And let's get into it. And Gabriella, let me start with you. Ladies first, since you'll be kicking off the stream. Talk to me about what does it feel like to be on the card with your brother this first time that you guys have done that. Tell me your thoughts.
Well, it's very exciting to be here in California, our hometown, to be fighting together. This doesn't happen very often, so it's going to be an exciting night, fireworks, and hope the fans enjoy it.
Along those lines, let's talk about your opponent. You know, it's one thing when your brother's the main event. I'm sure you want to upstage him a little bit. What should we expect when you get in the ring?
The fans are going to expect fireworks, a lot of action. We worked hard in the ring, in our gym, so it's going to show out in the ring fight night, come fight night.
Love it. Gabriella Fundora, don't want to miss it. She's going to kick things off there at Dignity on Saturday night. So now let's get to the Showtime Championship Boxing broadcast. And again, it's a rematch. The IBF Junior Bantamweight champ, Fernando Martinez. He's 14-0. He's got himself 8 knockouts. Champ, I'm going to start with you. Martin Bader is here. He will do the translation. Champ, you certainly shocked the world when you beat Ancajas and took his belt. Tell us why Saturday we should expect the same result.
Bueno, Fernando, vos sorprendiste al mundo entero. Cuando derrotaste a Ancajas, le arrebataste el cinturón. ¿Por qué la gente debería esperar el mismo resultado este sábado?
Hola, muy buenas tardes. Bueno, quiero agradecer a Showtime PBC por darme otra vez la oportunidad de volver a estar en su show. Yo creo que porque vamos a hacer una verdadera guerra de vuelta. Estamos bien preparados, nos preparamos muy bien y estamos al 100% para demostrar todo lo que sabemos, ¿no?
First of all, I want to thank Showtime and PBC for giving me the opportunity to be on the showcase once again. I'm very happy to be here, and you can expect the same thing once again because it's going to be an all-out war once again. We're going to put on a show, it's going to be a great fight, and the fans are going to get exactly what they want on Saturday night.
Chip, you know, they say it's one thing to win the title, but guys always say it's even harder to keep it because now guys are gunning after you. What has that been like being the champion now going into your first title defense?
Bueno, ¿qué es más difícil que ganar el título? Mantener el título, ¿verdad? Entonces ahora pasaste de ser el cazador a ser el cazado. ¿Cómo cambió tu mentalidad quizás sabiendo que ya no sos el que viene de atrás, el que va de punto, sino que sos la banca?
No, la verdad que lo tomo con mucha más responsabilidad. Como quedé también en Argentina el único campeón, me hizo poner los pies sobre la tierra y nada, que tengo que dar lo mejor de mí para que la gente de Argentina ponga contenta y llevar a Argentina a lo más alto, ¿no? Y que bueno, va a costar retener, pero lo vamos a hacer con mucho éxito.
Is it going to be hard? You bet it's going to be hard. But being the champion has given me an added sense of responsibility that I take with a lot of humility. And I'm trying to keep my feet firmly on the ground, be focused on the fight. And I know that I want to make Argentinian people happy. That's my main goal. How do I make that happen? By remaining the champion and winning this fight.
Jerwin, last time you guys fought, you were the champion. Now you're coming in as the challenger. Tell us why Saturday will be different this time around and why you will win the fight.
First of all, I will thank PBC to bring me back here to fight Martinez again. I'm so happy, and also my coaches, my team will work hard, and we follow our conditioning, everything, and we work hard for this fight to get back our belt, sir. Maybe, sir, but that time my condition is not good. That's why I go for it for toe-to-toe because I can move very well because my legs cramps. That's why I go for it for what he do in the ring. But but now we prepare for it. What he doing inside the ring for this Saturday night, sir, and we will prepare for that.
Last question for you, Jerwin. I think the last time you guys fought earlier this year, there were 5 world champions from the Philippines at the time. Now there are 0. Will there be a world champion from the Philippines come Saturday night?
We pray, and if God will give me that big win, sir, will honor us to bring back in Philippines the belt and the champion belt, sir.
Fantastic. Thank you. Champ, I'll give you the last word. He said, listen, his legs cramped up after the second round. He couldn't move. He had to go slug it out with you. That was a mistake the first time around. Now he feels better. He can give some movement. Are you prepared for a Jerwin Ancajas who will probably give you more movement this time around?
Acá Jerwin dijo que en el segundo round, cuando pelearon hace unos meses, él se acalambró. Y además no está en la mejor condición física que digamos, por eso él tuvo que ir mano a mano con fajarse un poquito más. Ahora parece que él va a ser un poco más táctico, se va a mover más dentro del ring. Entonces, ¿cómo cambia eso quizás tu mentalidad, tu estrategia para enfrentarlo por segunda vez?
Bueno, la verdad que nosotros tenemos plan B, plan A y bueno, nosotros vamos por todo. Nosotros estamos terriblemente bien entrenados para hacer tremenda guerra acá en Los Ángeles y vamos a dejar un buen espectáculo para toda la gente de Estados Unidos, de México y todo Latinoamérica, así que vamos a dejar todo.
Well, you know what? I have a plan A, I have a plan B. I am ready for absolutely anything. And I can promise you, we're going to put on such a great show. It's going to be, like I said before, an all-out war that we're going to make the fans in the US, the fans in Mexico, the fans all over the world be so happy that they tuned into this fight. I can promise you that.
Carlos will be arriving in later today, so we'll talk with Juan here. And Juan, you went 12 hard rounds with the champion in Jermall Charlo. So what kind of challenge does Carlos Adames bring you?
Bueno, tuviste 12 rounds muy difíciles contra Charlo. ¿Qué lecciones te dejó esa pelea y cómo las moldeás para esta pelea contra Adames?
¿Qué tal? Buenas tardes a todos. Pues esa gran pelea me dejó pues mucho aprendizaje, mucha experiencia y pues mucha confianza de haber salido de pie de 12 rounds con el mejor, con el número 1.
You know what? The fight against Charlo left me with a lot of valuable lessons to be learned. But the main takeaway from that fight for me was that I came out on my feet and I was able to withstand going toe-to-toe with the number 1 in the division. And that's something I'm really proud of.
Juan, Carlos was quoted as saying, Charlo, Munguia, those guys have nothing on me. My skills, my power, that's why they avoid me. Juan Montiel will not last in this fight against me. What's your response to that?
Adames dijo que, mira, si Charlo y Munguia no están comparados con él, menos vos no vas a poder aguantar en esta pelea, que te va a noquear. ¿Vos qué opinás cuando escuchás que dijo eso?
No, pues todos tenemos un pensamiento pues positivo, ¿no? Todo boxeador, pero pues no es la misma llamar al león que verlo venir, como dice mi amigo Chava, y pues nos vemos el 8.
You know, every fighter likes to feel himself a little bit, right? If they have no confidence, they wouldn't be here. But I have the utmost confidence in myself, and I know that I'm going to be ready to put on a great show for everybody and be the best version of myself that I can be against Adames.
Considering the fight with Charlo went 12 hard rounds, does he think this fight will go to the distance?
¿Qué va a pasar en esta pelea? ¿Knockout o a los jueces?
Pues estamos preparados para las dos cosas, para pelear 12 rounds, ganando todos y para noquear también, pues mi récord lo dice.
My record speaks for itself. I'll be ready to knock him out, but if it goes to the judges and we have to go 12 rounds, I'll be more than ready for that too. However it comes out, I'm going to be more than ready for the challenge.
On a 12-fight win streak, taking on the unbeaten Fundora. Sebastian, I'll start with you. You're coming off that epic fight that you had with Erickson Lubin. What do you think you proved to the boxing public? Maybe what you proved to yourself after that fight?
Oh, thank you guys for coming. I'm excited for this event, but I felt like I proved to the people that I'm an elite fighter as well. You know, I'm hanging there with all these guys. I'm stopping these guys as well. So, you know, I have what it takes to become a world champion.
Carlos, after the Spence fight, you went right up to 154. You've displayed power. You've stopped 8 of your last 10 opponents. How do you explain the knockout streak and the power now that you've gone up to 154?
Bueno, después de la pelea contra Spence, Carlos, te fuiste directo a las 154 libras y te ha ido muy bien. Has noqueado a 8 de tus últimos 10 oponentes, tu fuerza y tu potencia están fuera de todo cuestionamiento. ¿Cómo te sentís en este momento de cara a la pelea contra Sebastián?
Pues me siento muy bien, muy fuerte, la verdad ya estamos desesperados porque es el día de la pelea, estamos listos y preparados para el 8 de octubre.
I'm feeling better than ever, Brian, and you know I'm ready for what's going to be a great challenge, and we're going to put on a really good show for everybody. It's going to be a war on October 8th.
Sebastian, I'm sure the undisputed champ, Jermell Charlo, Tim Tszyu, will be watching. They're scheduled to fight in January. What are you hoping this fight does for you, considering they're getting ready to fight as well?
Well, I don't know what they'll think about it, but I'm just going to put on a great performance for myself and the fans as well. You know, we trained very hard for this camp and for this fight. So, again, I'm just going to worry about what Sebastian, the Towering Inferno Fundora is going to do.
What's the message, I guess, you're trying to send to those guys?
The message I've been saying, I'm going to become a world champion at 154.
Carlos, why Fundora? I mean, he's been like a matchup nightmare for his opponents. Now, not only with the height, the reach, but now he's displayed the power in stopping guys. Tell me why you accepted this matchup.
De todos los rivales a los que podrías haber elegido, ¿por qué Fundora? Ya que él tiene no solo la altura y el alcance, sino que ahora también ha demostrado que tiene una fuerza tremenda. ¿Qué te hizo querer pelear contra él?
Se nos presentó la oportunidad y decidimos tomarla y aquí estamos. Sabemos que Fundora es un rival fuerte, pero no imposible.
You take the opportunities you're given, and here we are. I know that Fundora is a strong guy, but I'm not intimidated by that. I'll be ready.
Carlos, let me follow up, and I certainly don't mean any disrespect at all with this question, but the last time people here in the States got the opportunity to see you, they saw Errol Spence stop you in the first round. Now you're moving up in weight against a guy who is 7 inches taller, 7 pounds heavier than Spence. Tell us why Carlos Ocampo can go in there and knock down, do something no one else has done, and that's beat the Towering Inferno.
Esta pregunta va con todo respeto, pero la última vez que te vimos acá en Estados Unidos, te vimos perder en el primer round contra Spence. Ahora estás en una división más pesada, contra un tipo más fuerte y muchísimo más alto. ¿Qué te hace pensar que le podés ganar a Fundora y quitarle ese invicto y quitarle ese título?
Pues traemos una muy buena preparación, nos preparamos muy bien y a conciencia vengo más fuerte física y mentalmente. Nosotros también somos fuertes en esta división.
I lean on my preparation, I lean on my training, and no doubt about it, we are strong. I'm strong too. So it's going to be a matter of sticking to the fundamentals, sticking to the training. The results will come by themselves.
You know, I read an article where you said you want to put on a great performance for the hard-working people who come out to Dignity and spend their money to watch you fight. Based off of that, what can you guarantee that the people in Carson are going to get when you step into the ring with Carlos Ocampo?
I can guarantee you your money's worth, you know? I think we put on a great show every single time, but this one is like my real first main event. I'm gonna make sure you guys get what you want, you know? That, and my sister's fighting as well, so you know, it's gonna be a great night.
Carlos, same question to you. For the people who will be coming out to Dignity, hundreds of thousands that'll be watching on Showtime Championship Boxing, what can you guarantee we're going to get when we get another look at Carlos Ocampo on Saturday?
Bueno, Fundora garantizó un gran show. ¿Qué le puede garantizar Carlos Ocampo a los cientos de miles que van a estar viendo por televisión, a los miles que van a estar en el estadio? ¿Qué puede decir Carlos Ocampo que va a pasar sí o sí este sábado por la noche?
Les puedo garantizar un gran combate ya que me preparé súper bien y qué mejor entre un gran rival como lo es Fundora y creo que va a ser una pelea extremadamente buena.
I can guarantee you it's going to be a spectacular fight, an extremely good fight against a quality opponent like Sebastian Fundora. You're going to see fireworks on Saturday night.
That's what we want, and that's what they say you're going to get, folks, when you tune in to Showtime Championship Boxing this coming Saturday. And it all goes down from Carson, California. Dignity Health Sports Park. The broadcast begins at 10 p.m. Eastern. That is 7 o'clock Pacific time. You can purchase your tickets at AXS.com, AXS.com. And don't forget, we got 3 exciting fights for you, too, on our stream. You can see those on our Showtime Sports YouTube channel, as well as our Showtime Boxing Facebook page. And that kicks off at 7:30 Eastern. That is 4:30 Pacific time. Countdown hosted by Luke Thomas, Brian Campbell, and of course, Aegis, the Mean Machine Kavalauskas, Michael Fox. They're going to fight. It's a 10-round fight. And then Gabriella Fundora. She's going to start things off at 4:30. You don't want to miss that. He's unbeaten, 14-0. The former champion, Jerwin Ancajas, 33-2-2. A rematch. This will be the first fight to start things off of the night. The co-main. Juan Macias Montiel. He'll be taking on Carlos Adames. Winner of this fight remains one of the top contenders for the WBC world title. And we get to the main event of the evening. The unbeaten Sebastian Fundora, 19-0, 13 knockouts, taking on Carlos Ocampo, 34-1, 22 knockouts. The winner of this fight remains the #1 contender for Jermell Charlo's WBC world title belt.
Carlos, you're good. Gabby, you're going to go Sebastian. Carlos, you're good. Camera in the back first.
Thank you. And thank you, everybody, for coming out and for watching.
Thank you so much for watching this video, and make sure to subscribe for more videos of your favorite fighters over here on Fight Up TV, and give us a follow online as well at Fight Up TV on Twitter and on Instagram. We appreciate it, guys.